Hey guys, Jonah here, and after manipulating the scenery just a wee tad, we're back doing the Beer Company beer reviews. And today we're actually going to do day number 5, which is a bit of a jump forward in time, but you don't have to worry about that. Right, so, see what I mean? Some of these are actually falling open, but not fully open, so that is fine. Day 5 over here. Oh, let us see what we get. Okay, if you've seen the beer 52 brew, you will know that I had already had that beer, and unfortunately, I've also had this one, the 4 Pure Session IPA. Oh God, it's a Session IPA as well. From Bermondsey, tropical and refreshing. I really wish people wouldn't keep saying this Session IPA thing, because it's absolute nonsense. It cannot be a session beer if it is an IPA. It is not possible. Right, it says it's tropical, hoppy and drinkable. Beer used to be so simple. Then along came hops, and it's gone out of focus. Come on. And the hype. Born and brewed in Bermondsey, SE16 at 4 Pure, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm not really going to worry too much. Does it say what our hops are? No. Does it say if it's got anything else in? No, but it's 4.2 and it's a 330 can. Let me shut up shop. Okay, so that's shut. That one will shut, I guess. This is the difficult bit, trying to line everything up. But I'm glad I've got it leaning against the wall, because if I pushed it, it would just fall over and fall apart. And beers would go everywhere. Yeah, it's a real shame because, I mean, look at that. That is really cool looking. But unfortunately, it's style over substance. Right. Brilliant. Beer did not explode, which is really cool. We do have a branded glass, which I like. So let's go for a reasonably gentle pour. Like I've said in other videos, these are difficult. They are modular, so you could put them in the fridge, but I haven't. Oh, that doesn't, there's a little bit, just a little bit left in the can. But there we go. Look at that, Beer Company. It's probably 2 fingers head. Quite a big head. Lovely, fluffy, white clouds of bubbles, and reasonably clear. You can definitely see a little bit through there. And it is now time to do the obligatory cheesy photo. Try and get things lined up, and then a wee silly face, as my mother would say. And then she'd follow that with, oh no, or something along those lines. Okay, so we have 4 Pure. Oh, look at that. I can line that up. Yeah, there we go. The way I kind of used to. That is a fantastic looking beer. So we've gone from 2 to 1.5 head. It's a session IPA, so this is going to be quite a hoppy beer, or at least I think so. And quite light, tropical as well. In fact, let me show you this. I have got the obligatory socks on, and there's the other one, just in case you were wondering. I had them on both feet. In fact, yes, put my socks, my socked feet onto the coffee table, which is out of view. Cheers and beers. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, now interesting. We are getting a certain amount of juiciness, and it's kind of orangey. So I'm assuming there's a bit of Simcoe in there, but we are also getting a kind of peachy, hoppiness. It's not superbly hoppy. It's not obscenely fresh hoppiness. In fact, let me do something quickly, because I have been told to online. February 23. If you can see that, my guys. Best before February 23. Because some people, in the addition of complaining about the box itself falling to bits, not being delivered on time, like my one, but I think my one's held up reasonably well. A lot of other people have had some big problems. But people are reporting some of the beers are outside their best before date, which unfortunately, if you were paying full price for this, that each beer would be £5 per beer. So £5 for a 330 that you can buy in the supermarket. And this beer I have seen in the supermarket for £1.80. So paying £5 for it and it being out of date. No. That is ridiculous. But my one is in date. I'm reasonably happy. So, Shamon, I'm just reporting what other people have said via the media of online stuff. In fact, a while ago, I actually almost went for a job at 4 Pure in Bermondsey. They were advertising in their brewery, like they do sometimes. And I lived in London at the time, or just outside London, but close as damn it, still within striking distance. So I was really playing with the idea of working for a brewery. The pay, if I remember rightly, wasn't amazingly good, but you work in a brewery, so I'm sure there are other benefits to doing so. But I digress, as usual, on these beer reviews. We're definitely getting a kind of oranginess. I'm assuming it's Simcoe, might be Amarillo, maybe. Tropicalness there, but there is a tiny hint in the background of kind of hedgerowy type stuff. I don't want to say citra, but it's in that sort of field of kind of citra, cascade. I'm pretty sure there could be Centennial, maybe, in there as well. So definitely one of those hops. Possibly Columbus, maybe, but definitely one of those kind of American hops mixed with something like a Simcoe, like an Amarillo. And then tropical fruits, maybe Mosaic, something along those lines. It's quite well molded together, or melded together, I should say. And there's a residual sweetness in there too. The only thing that I am missing is there is not too much lacing going on here. So the fact that there's no lacing, it's pretty clear, it's not very hazy. I would imagine that there's no wheat or oats, definitely no oats, perhaps no wheat as well. But yeah, a little bit residual sweetness there. Makes sense considering it's a session beer. God knows why they call it. Well, they're calling it Session IPA because IPA sells more, but that's not a bad hoppy pale ale, I have to say. This is probably the best beer I've had so far from the BierCompany box. But alas, like I say, I've had it before, and it's one that you can get in most, not every supermarket, but you can get easily in the UK. It's nothing that you have to go searching for. Whoa. But that is quite a nice beer. I am liking that. So nice one. So this is day 5 of the BierCompany, and we have done remarkably well today. I think that's not too bad. I would say on day 5, I would give the props to the BierCompany over Beer 52, purely on beers, that is, nothing else. It's just a shame that it's a very, very common beer, whereas the Garden Brewery one from the Beer 52 box, although I have had that one before as well, and it's a session IPA, so those beers are very, very similar. Yeah, I would have to give the edge to 4 Pure. This has been Unclejona, waxing lyrical and talking to you on day 5 of the Advent boxes, enjoying the beers and talking to you so you don't have to. If you'd like to click subscribe and give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, that would be mighty nice of you. And otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow for day 6 of the Advent calendar beer epic with Unclejona.